Hey guys! So I still didn't get asked any questions this week, and I like the whole idea of going with the expired challenge with thanking JKR. I didn't do it originally because I couldn't think of anything original to say. I was watching a lot of the videos on YouTube that other people had done, and if I was going to make it for the actual challenge before the last day to submit a video, I would have wanted it to be something spectacularly original and brilliant, and I couldn't come up with anything like that. So thank you, J.K. Rowling, for creating characters that we can look up to and teach us that it's okay to just be ourselves. I also like the idea of answering some of the fandom questions from LeakyCon. And before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and ask my question this week, because I'm not going to ask one of the questions on the list, because Astra already did that. But this week I'm going to ask, do you have any jokes or funny stories related to Harry Potter? Whether they're ones you found online or funny things that happened with your friends or something while you were watching the movies. Like, I know there's the funny story with Bray and myself about when we were watching Order of the Phoenix really late at night, and we were so slap happy because we'd been up for so long that we were trying to make fun of Seamus Finnegan, and it came out Finnegas Shamigan, and it was just the most hilarious thing at the time, and we just keep going back to it, and people look at us funny when we call him Finnegas Shamigan, and it was just this whole big thing. So that question goes to Casey. I don't have any interesting stories for the book releases, any of the questions on those, because I never really went to a release party, ever. I would just go to, like, Kroger at midnight and get the books so that I wouldn't get spoiled, and because I was usually at my mom's house, and she refused to take me as a teenager or 20-something-year-old adult to a bookstore at midnight for a Harry Potter release party. So, Kroger was pretty fun sometimes. People would dress up. But yeah, no majorly amazing stories about release parties there. For Sorcerer's Stone, I went to a theater with my best friend at the time. We were both pretty obsessed with Harry Potter. We went on vacation together and read all of Goblet of Fire, and didn't even talk to each other for the whole vacation that we were on together. And after we read it, we started acting out scenes, and it was actually kind of hilarious because I was playing Harry and she was playing Dobby, and yeah, and I did her makeup for those scenes to reenact, and it was horrendous, but hilarious now. Chamber of Secrets question really piqued my interest just because I have hilarious stories relating to Chamber of Secrets. Sorcerer's Stone was awesome, but we went to see Chamber of Secrets in the theater, I think the first 2 or 3 days that it came out, because we were still kind of young and our moms wouldn't let us go to see it at midnight. But by that time, MuggleNet had published like a list of things to do or not to do when you go see Chamber of Secrets, and it was the funniest list ever at the time. So I decided with my friend that we were going to try to do some of these things in the theater, and we were kind of lucky that there weren't a lot of people there at that showing, because we probably would have been kicked out if there would have been people that weren't as big of Harry Potter fans as we were, because at least there were several items that would have gotten you kicked out of a theater in like no time flat, but some of the ones we did were running around like banging our heads on things and beating ourselves up and screaming, "Dobby must not be here!" and crawling under seats and saying, "I can't find my chocolate frog!" And people thought we were hilarious, but in hindsight we were the most obnoxious people ever. But then again, people tend to be obnoxious when they're big fans of things, especially when you get Harry Potter fans together. We're just obnoxious and awesome that way. But, yeah, I'm amazed we didn't get kicked out of that theater. Really amazed. But it was so much fun. I guess that's really all I have time to answer right now. So, I guess I will see you guys next week. Bye.